you know I will make you nut until you fucking cry.
Right, testing microphone. 1 2 1 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to, or rather, welcome to. This is my first welcome, so I'm gonna have to welcome you guys like first time welcome. You know the vibes. Welcome to the African Ultimate Gaming League, popularly known as the AUGL, and it is your boy here, Priest, bringing you guys all of the action from Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm super excited. We did have a little bit of action last weekend, or last week. I think I had you guys on Friday, and I was able to turn up for that stream. But big shout out to my main man Kaka Braza as well. He's been taking you guys through the other lobbies. We've got 3 lobbies, but this is group, I believe this is a group B versus C. So we are going to do a little bit of a rundown here, just to, give everyone a little interesting setting as to who is in the lobby with us. And yeah, I mean, I'm quite interested in seeing the teams and how they've been working out. So we've got our tryout squad, as you can see. We've got Icons Esports, SG Stinger 6, Ultimate Rage, G3, SBDV. We've got DIAMONDDOGZ, Not Crew, 21st Century, and the Puppet Masters here as well. Zone 7 Esports, Cyclone, Shield. My personal favorite team, Inspire, Vibe Gaming, NEVERSAYDIE, GENX Esports, and Team Apex. Yes, Team Apex is here. You do not want to forget about Team Apex, that is for sure. One of the strongest teams in the region, so you know that's for sure. Tryout squad already, see a couple of bodies lighting around that western side, and I believe SG already down one player. Psycho, back into the lobby he goes. SKS from Lonely is looking kind of lonely up there though. It could get very, very unfortunate for him if he is not careful enough. It could spell serious disaster for him, because I believe it is going to be the icons that are here enjoying themselves, getting themselves all of that military base gear, or military base equipment. Let's race continue on to 21st century. 21st century will be pulling up to the scene there. Roy just driving a little bit too close for comfort, as his buggy will get sprayed away. Does lose 2 tires, but he is going to make it out of Dodge just in time, and he has no utilities, no vests, no helmets, nothing. And that was going to be a sincerely close call for 21st Century. They're pulling up unannounced onto the icons. They could have paid dearly for it, seriously. Unfortunately for them, it will not spare much of anything. But here comes Captain though. He is in here. He might just play the ultimate surprise. Spoiler, for 21st Century. 6 Ben is inside, but he hasn't heard the footsteps from Captain just yet. Captain is alone. It's a potential 1 versus 1. As 21st Century, this might just be the dangerous moment they're looking for here. 6 Ben doesn't know what's going on yet. Hops into the vehicle, but he will get out of dodge in time. And the sprays continue from Captain, and he will send 6 Ben out of the vehicle and back into the lobby with the quickness. And that is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. 21st Century down to 3 players as well. They are suffering the same exact fate. Now the Icons were just able to dish onto the guys from SG Stinger 6. Well, I guess I'll have to be calling them SG. Although I'm familiar with an SG team, Sparta Gaming, South African teams. Very solid team back then. Oh, this might just be them though, under a new name, new organization or something. But you could say more. Ooh, Icons. Still holding out an interesting split here. Venom will be in contact and will be very, very capable of holding out these areas, opening up a little bit of a loot box central. But the play zone already on its way here to squeeze these players out. I thought the play zone would take a little bit longer though, but you know, it seems like that is not the case. That is not the case at all. Now, the Icons will still be circling back, you know. I mean, military base is not the most ideal place to, you know, to rotate from, especially when the play zone has moved away. It will do the job done. It will get the job done, you know, at least when it comes to getting vehicles. I am keen looking at the leaderboards right now. Team EFX are in first place, the most dominating team so far. No pressure, trailing behind, and Not Crew as well. But Not Crew have not they've not had a game, I believe. I believe they've not had a game until today. You know, so I believe so this game would you know, spruce them up into the next stage. But I believe the bottom 8 from this stage will be removed, and we will have the top 16 teams going into the final stages. But Freak will spray right through. He will try his best, but Meek is there, catches him off guard and sends him back into the lobby with the UMP there. But Captain is still around, and somehow Captain has survived to this position. But he is going to be falling back to gather some more intel for the rest of the team there. It's an unfortunate scenario, but it's not going to be working out this time around. As now they will be making further advancements towards the guys from the Icons. And they will be taking that advance ever forward again. Ooh, nice touch again from Captain. Tries to connect a couple of shots towards Crazy, but Crazy will get out of dodge in time. It is a 3 versus 4, and Iconics might just have a little bit of work to do here. UGX is not a joke. They are not to be trifled with, as Crazy is going to reset and reevaluate the health cards. Now Lynx is raised with the UM to Thompson, but he is going to be spotted instead and sent back with a Thompson as well. That says a whole lot. UGX losing 2 players, so they know now that it is not sustainable. They will reset and get out of dodge and find a brand new spot to call home. But the Icons, it would be wiser for them to make the advance and chase after them, knowing to the fact that, you know, they've already eliminated 2 of their players. It might just be in their best interest to, you know, finish the job and send them back into the lobby. Could be could mean so many things here, but you know, UGX do have a lot of work to do. Cyclone Shield on that southern side, they are deep into the blue zone, gathering as much supplies as they can. But this is my team of the day. I believe Cyclone Shield will step up to the plate. I will be looking out to see how well they will be able to perform. Play zone, just giving us a little bit of that, call that Western thing. Ooh, tryout squad losing yet another player. And that might just be something that they didn't plan for just this early. Bodies have been dropping. Ultimate Rage, another one of the favorites. So don't forget to pop right through in the chat, guys, and tell me who you're rooting for. It is the AUGL Season 10. It would be a phenomenal setup to, you know who exactly is the team, is the lobby favorites. For me, it's Cyclone Shield, but they are a 3-man, so I'm not looking at them performing. But you know, it's a real deal when a team performs as a 3-man and still perform exceptionally. Not crew in the northern side. It will be pulling up a couple of shots towards guys from G3. And Ruccini just rotating by, trying to breach that compound, or rather that building. We won't call this a compound just yet. TRC boy pops right through there again, towards the corner. Again he tries, peeps from the right hand side and switches to the left. Now Diablo, Molotov cocktail outside, tries his absolute best to pop right through, and he is down to a slither of HP there. And now might just be the opportunity to breach there, but Intruder will get that first knock. Beautiful spray with the UMP, tries to pop outside, plays again from the left, pops again, tries to pop right through, but he is going to be dropped immediately. And it's all left to Diablo, trying to take the advance to that corner there. And again, he jumps right from the other side. He's behind, he is going to be spotted, knocked down to about 40 HP. Make that 35 HP. He does drop the grenade, but he doesn't drop it in time. And that is going to be a fantastic job for Not Crew, breaching the building right there and ridding the lobby of the guys from G3. G3 will be the first team back into the lobby, but Team Apex is there on that eastern side, and they've gotten their sunk their teeth into 21st century, eliminating one of the players. Still on the chase there. You see White obviously just on the rear end. All with their buggies just rotating through that eastern corner. And they will be holding the building, holding the compound. Finally, Solo Esports is here as well. Wait a minute, Solo Esports is here. Huh. I don't think I mentioned Solo Esports when I was doing the roll call. I did mention NEVERSAYDIE though. I guess they must have switched groups or something. I'm guessing that's what happened. Solo Esports and NEVERSAYDIE might have switched groups. But that's just by the way. Pain is going to be a little bit of this tricky situation here. UG boy making the advance all the way down as well, but he has been spotted. Surely they've heard him, they've seen a little bit of anger for him, and he is going to be knocked away, as UG boy will knock him and the teammates will claim the bounty. Solo Esports up to 4 eliminations. It might just be on the cusp of something great here. North Esports Not Crew will be occupying that northern position as the play zone starts to shrink once more. And that can tell you that the next shift will be a deciding factor. But Ultimate Rage are in a fantastic position. Nobody's overextending or breaking out. They will do the job though, they will make it happen. And that is the performance, ladies and gentlemen. That is the performance. Deal when a team His absolute best will pop right through. Play zone makes that interesting shift onto the southern side. You can see all of the teams trying to make their rotations from the northern side. And Not Crew making an interesting shift as well. The Team Apex still dancing around on the eastern side. They do have one elimination so far, but it looks like there is a chance that they might just be looking for a tad bit more than that. They will be playing the terrain just a little bit longer. Oh, NSD is here actually. Okay, so NSD is here. Not sure. Okay, still getting the hang of it though. But NSD have one player knocked away. It's going to be a quadruple 9, I guess. Players making their navigation. Not Crew still holding out from this position there. Trick TRYOUT right through, trying to pick up a shot, and he will land. His skills with the M4 you have to commend. And the shots continue to rain down. Five eliminations to Not Crew. They continue to spray and pray. And they are going to be holding this position very quite fantastically, I might add. 11Me will lead the charge to the front and find an angle for the rest of the teammates to occupy and play off of, at least for the time being. But again, they do have some enemies in front of them and enemies above them as well, so they do have to be very careful how they make the approach and how they make this push and those positions. Smoke is the general idea and direction. 11Me will choose. Ruchini finally getting that confirmation onto skills. G3 will lose yet another player. But that does call for a little bit of action for them. He is trying to cover behind. He is going to be playing the front man still. Amelio on the corner, trying to make the advance. Retaliations are brilliant, and his tire does get blown away, but he is going to reverse and back that thing up. Melio looking through the corners, through the windows, through any kind of opening that he has there. Oh, that's a nice touch, nice response from Melio, but not enough to sink the ship of the guys from Zone 7, but they will be hanging out in this corner, at least for the time being. The play zone has shifted away, so it would be the wiser time for them to make the advance. CRC boy in the corner there. Spray, beautiful spray, catches him off guard. Ruchini now time to make the advance from that corner as well. Pops in with a coupe, and again Melio finally catches 2B, knocks him straight off. And now the advance from Not Crew is phenomenal, one after the other. Zone 7 starts to fall, and the advance from Ruchini switches to the UMP, puts a suppressor on it, tries his absolute best, but it is going to be shut down. Zone 7 back into the lobby. The Joker laughs last. Not Crew are not having it. They've seen the domination from EFX and they do not want the gap to be too significant. And you cannot blame them. Beautiful performance coming in from them as well. And that is what you want to see. That is what you're trying to do. Beautiful teamwork. I mean, they breached so perfectly. That was a 10 out of 10 breach for sure. I can't even lie, man. Crew will use this advantage to find a brand new spot inside of that play zone. They have eliminated a bunch of enemies actually, so they do have time to make their advance. But 21st Century, this would be the time I'm seeing them, or rather the first time I'm seeing them after they crashed out of the Gamer X qualifiers. They did not make it into the finale, unfortunately. So hopefully, you know, they would reset and repurpose themselves to make it into the finals of this one at least. As you can see, baby, Ultimate Rage and Cyclone Shield. It looks like something is brewing on that western side. Roach is knocked down, or he's trying to get them knocked out. Ooh, 2 for 2 from Roach. He does get to try to get the confirmation, but Ultimate Rage will swarm. And Cyclone Shield, unfortunately, will be sent back into the lobby. Too sweet. Ultimate Rage not taking any chances. Captain and True just holding on, trying to break through as again from that little bit of that northern side onto the Icons. Icons have been having a fantastic game, all the way from military base, rotating through, and they found themselves just south of Gatka. And they will be enjoying themselves for the time being. That's a fantastic spray from Venom, but nothing worse just yet. The rotation is already starting to come through. G3. I would call this NSD, I guess. Nomenclature at its finest, but not esports. Will be trying their absolute best to just hold on. But you cannot lie, Team Apex. They have a fantastic position, and now they start to spray down. 2 eliminations. Fireboy, unfortunately, has been sent back into the lobby. Team Apex as a 3-man team. UGX making their rotation towards this corner there, as YZZ blows up the vehicle there. Kuma is making his own rotation towards that western side, trying to find the last player for UGX. But it will take a little bit of time for them to work through the magic, or work through the kinks there. But Captain exposes himself finally, tries to pop right through, and the sprays from YZZ and the rest of the dash from Team Apex. Kage will get the final blow, and the sprays continue. Now it's the Icons feeling the brunt, force, trauma from Apex. The sprays continue. Meek will be spotted by YZZ, knocked away. Scar L is the weapon of choice this time, but the utility is already starting to come out. The smokes trying to shield the vision from Apex. But the grenades might just be the wiser choice this time around to get the job done for Team Apex. But they will fall a little bit short. Utilities will connect again. And a beautiful finish. Team Apex claiming yet another soul from Icons. It is a 3 versus 2 now. Icons have found a way. They do have a little bit of play zone to work with, but the play zone is so open, it is so empty. Ultimate Rage on the other side will shoot and will catch the last player from Solo Esports. And now you can see Crazy trying to play from the edge, trying to make sure that there's no one behind that could put a spanner in their plans. But Team Apex will hold the higher ground. You do have to love the way they play it still. That tells you a whole lot. Well, the performance metrics for Team Apex. Kage will play from the rear end, holding a little bit of an interesting position for Team Apex. A couple of minutes ago, it was 1 elimination for Team Apex. Now it's turned to 5. The chicken dinner not too far away. They finally spotted the guy from 5. Iceman has been spotted, but the return fire to Kage is a warning. He will fall behind and reset his health. Iceman is not playing around this time. Now they are aware of Team Apex's position. It might just was to blow up all their vehicles, but before they could do that, Kage will move out of the way. And I am loving the spread coming in from the guys from 5. This is a beautiful spread that they have. But this only unfortunate scenario here is they do not have the play zone, but the Puppet Masters will be discovered by Team Apex, sent back into the lobby as well. 21st Century somehow cracked into the top 5. And now we are down to the top 5 teams. 21st Century somehow, no eliminations, but they have been able to make it this far without losing any more bodies. Now Vibe losing 1 person to Team Apex. I believe that is a YZZ that sprays inside, but the utilities will come in clutch. Oh, there's actually 2 down. You cannot lose 2 players here. It is too dangerous, and now Team Apex will be getting a brunt of the violence sent their way as well, courtesy of Ultimate Rage. At the other end, Bad Boy Tim's will be spotted, but he will be sprayed. But fortunately, there's too many bodies around. Vibe and Ultimate Rage getting into it. 21st Century finally spotted. Baby will go down, and now Ultimate Rage using the advantage to play that corner. And a couple of sprays towards them, but Apex is there. YZZ is unrelenting. The bullets just continue to fly as Team Apex are still holding on for dear life. But I believe NSD might be the one to put a spanner in the works for Team Apex here. They are not aware of his position just yet. He might just decide that he will use that grenade for evil. We are down to 4 teams. Team Apex, NSD, Ultimate Rage, and Vibe. Ooh, YZZ sprays again, continues to spray, never-ending sprays, but now the utilities continue, and that might just be the grenade that ends the thing here. Ooh! I had no idea he would know that I was there, man. Elite! That was an elite spray. And now it looks like Ultimate Rage. Time for them to start cooking. Ooh, YZZ just exposes himself a little bit too long there. Warning shots will go out. And he will be cut down to about 50 HP. YZZ again looking towards that corner, trying to find Kenny. Ooh, he will be knocked away by Kenny there. Vibing, spraying into the smoke, and that is the beauty of the play zone. Kenny is out of utilities. He is out of smoke grenades, but he still has a couple of frag grenades to pop out through that corner again. And now Ultimate Rage, it might just be the time for them to get the job done. Now might be the time for those grenades, my guy. Ooh, the UZ will not do the job here. The UZ will not do the job. It is a 4 versus 1, and Kenny, he has exposed his left side. Surely he will be spotted this time, but that's a fantastic grenade. And Florence might just be the one to get it done, but no, he falls just a little bit short. Florence's grenade is better. And Ultimate Rage will take that chicken dinner. 15 eliminations, I believe. And that is a banger. That is the way to start. Vibe in 2nd place with 3 eliminations. Apex in 3rd place with, I believe that is 10. 10 eliminations for them. And NSD in 4th place with 2, 21st Century in 5th place. Puppet Masters in 6th place with 1, Icons in 7th place with 6, and SG in 8th place with nothing, Solo in 9th place with 8, I believe. And UGX in 10th place with 1, Not Crew in 11th place with 9, and DIAMONDDOGZ in 12th place with 1, Cyclone Shield in 13th place with nothing, Zone 7 in 14th place with 1, and the TRYOUT squad with G3 15th and 16th place respectively with 0 eliminations. Ladies and gentlemen, stay strapped, stay ready, and by the time we return, we will have the next map for you. It is the AUGL Season 10. It is your boy Priest bringing you guys all the action. Stay strapped, stay ready, stay violent. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. We're back for more action. It is the AUGL Season 10, brought to you by the African Ultimate Gaming League, Never Say Die, and the South African Esports Society, or Federation, or Organization, or Association. I'm not sure what they go by, but they've been doing a fantastic job of giving you guys PUBG Mobile content. But the better part of for a while now, actually, you know, I did remember the last AUGL that I was watching. That was like early last year, I believe, yeah, 2022. I was watching the AUGL from my house. I had my girl over, you know, that kind of thing. You know, just vibing. But you know, it is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, enough about me, a lot about y'all. So we saw Ultima Rage do the thing that they know how to do best. That is why they are one of the favorites. But will they be able to make it 2 for 2? I do remember last weekend, or rather last week, and it was Not Crew that did a 2 out of 2, and then they died very quickly in Sanok. They got swept away very, very quickly, I might add. I'm trying to remember the team that was able to do that. The team landed exactly with them in that area and then took them out in Cow in Sanok. That was very interesting to watch, seeing how they got completely decimated, you know. But, you know, TRYOUT squad they've not necessarily been having the best of days. You know, they're currently sitting in 21st position. You know, I would expect a whole lot more from them, but, you know, they've been trying out, so I'm sure when they're done trying out, you all should be ready. Beware and be ready for TRYOUT squad, because, you know, they got that thing on them. It's game time. It's activity time. So we'll keep our eyes out. Ooh. What a zone though from Kendi. Very interesting zone all the way onto the northwestern side. 21st century, heavily blessed in Dobro Mestro, just in the southern corner. Chilling. They will not have to worry about any rotations on that first couple of shifts. And that's a good one for them. For teams like Apex, you see them all the way out here in the eastern side or southeastern side. Team Apex, Solo Esports, all of them. TRYOUT squad as well. Even G3, they have a hell of a rotation to make. You know, unlike the likes of the Prem Masters that are a little bit central in Castle and Tovar with an interesting split. It would be a very interesting way for them to navigate this play zone. But Podvosto looks like the den where the action might just be residing is UGX. And just landing a little bit too close for comfort to Cyclone Shield, and they are a 4-man team now. Stoner, Falcon, Roach, and Manny. A complete squad of dangerous players. And now UGX might have bitten off a little bit more than he can chew here. Falcon does have that AKM in hand. We'll pick up the Thompson to follow suit. I remember when I used to play with Kendi. The cave areas, there was a hidden cave thing that was working out there. Ooh, UGX under fire there from Vibe. I did not expect to see Vibe. I was thinking they'd be somewhere around the area of the coal mine there, but they will get that first elimination courtesy of GENX, unfortunately. Now GENX will be in a little bit of a sandwich between themselves and Vibe Gaming, and Cyclone Shield. And an unfortunate early rotation will get them flossed out. The Cyclone Shield, heavily blessed with a lot of angles here, but not enough utilities. That's the danger of landing with an extraterrestrial team. An extra body will be a warning. Now Vibe will start to feel the warning there. Freak will spray, catches one, catches two as well. Lynx will be there no matter what. As UGX will get the job done this time. Sacrificing two, or rather sacrificing one for two. As Vibe biting off a little bit more than they can chew there. Not enough utilities. They wanted to make a push. Come on now. Chelsea, come on now. You could do better. And now they might just be riding into G3. And this it really honestly looks like, these guys are not ready. Like, it looks like they do not have a plan. Because they're going to get sprayed away, surely. Surely they're going to get sprayed away. I would park if I was this guy. But, I think fortunately for them, they will make it out of the harm's way, at least for the time being. And they are lucky that G3 are just not the best shooters. Now also, Cyclone Shield again, getting it a little bit feisty here. It's a 3 versus 4. They should not lose anyone in this engagement. Manny is the one that's been knocked away, but he will crawl behind cover. Stoner on the rear end, trying to pull up to that location and get that and revive onto his teammate, but Roach. The rest of the guys from Cyclone Shield, they need to pull up, they need to come forward, but they're wasting too much time. The confirmation is sure now, but Manny will fall a little bit down towards the ground side, and Stoner will make the advance just a little bit closer. Smoke's already coming out. Utilities, excellent use of the utilities there. Doors open, and he will make it out in time. Stoner doing a fantastic job of keeping the guys at bay. Cyclone Shield back at full strength. Manny will get picked up, but it's not the best set of utilities here. It's a level 1 all the way around for Stoner. He has to make do with what he has. He has to make the right call, the right decision. So 4 versus 3. Cyclone Shield do have the advantage of the numbers here, but Stoner has to be careful. He is going to be taking on a little bit more than I would expect here. He heard the pitter-patter of footsteps, and now he's breaching through. The UGX will make the advance a little bit, make it take a little bit longer. You see more crew and G3 getting into it here, but one after the other, the guys from Cyclone Shield are starting to breach. And the utilities, the grenade already starting to come outside. Well, that's a fantastic grenade, but it's not going to do the job just yet. Ooh, Freak sprays right through the windows, through the entry there, but Stoner's grenade will catch Lynx, and now is the entry they've been looking for. Freak on the stairs. But he's not going to go for that reset. Instead, he will just hang by the corner of the stairs there. The confirmation onto Lynx is sure from Roach. And now UGX down to 2 players. Roach is there by the corner. He is going to be spotted, and he makes a breach inside the compound there. But Freak will head to the roof. UGX under serious pressure from Cyclone Shield. They've already lost 2 players. All they have to do is try the absolute best to field the vision here. But Cyclone Shield are breaching hard. They're not resting, they're not relenting. Here comes the corner push from Freak. He's trying to get an angle there, but Manny's not exposing. Manny's not giving him an option to prove from. As True will play on the other end. And now UGX trying their absolute best just to hold on, to find something. To throw something, anything that sticks at the wall onto the guys from Cyclone Shield, but they know that Freak is here. but I don't know if they know about True's position. He's on the other side. He might just be able to be the Trojan horse that gets this done. And Falcon is rotating just a little bit too close there. Jumps down. Freak tries again. And now surely they know that he's outside. This might just be the mistake that the guys from UGX will be making, trying to make this advance one after the other. But again, they try to pop right through. Freak tries again to squeeze fire, but it doesn't work. Pops a little shot towards the corner there. He tries again. Feints from the left, but he is going to be spotted by Manny. Manny with a beautiful position, and it's all left to True. True will have to make a wiser choice here to make the advance. He popped right inside. Now surely they've heard him. And now it's the 4 versus 1 that I saw from the beginning. True's down by the corners. 1 versus 4. They're pushing forward. They're reaching in, tries to pop right through from the corner there. Gets the first, tries to get the second. But the overwhelming numbers from Cyclone Shield will come into effect, as they will swipe 3 eliminations from UGX. And Cyclone Shield up to a great start. Beautiful, beautiful work from them. But the play zone will drink their juices. So yeah, so we move into the second part of the play zone here. The icons. Like 21st century, getting to something tasty there, all the way out there on the northern side. Just be the job, what the doctor ordered. 6 spin, leading out, will be confirmed by Ultima Rage. Florence being the one that gets it done this time around, but Roy will fall back. First century under siege. Can you hear the bullets ringing out? Trying to pull them out of that position. The smoke's going out just to shield the vision for Ultima Rage. Ooh, are they making the push already? Oh, they already are there. Oh. So the 2-2 split there. Ooh, that's a nice spray there, that's a nice spray onto Florent. He does connect, but Roy unfortunately forgets. He totally forgets that there's ops right next to him. Totally forgot about the ops that were right in front of him, and that will be the end of 21st century. Again, they fall a little bit short. As SG, Wilka, can hear them just rotating around the corners. They're trying to find somewhere to ambush Ultima Rage from. So I would suggest a higher ground. I have to commend the communication skills of Ultima Rage though. Able to cool down his positions relatively very quickly, and they got down to it equally as quickly. Our tryout squad, not crew, rotating very very close to their quarters, but not close enough to cause any sparks rather. But tryout squad will not be taking this one very lightly. You can see all of the angles heavily condensed right now. Vikendi, compounds everywhere. Everyone is playing around compounds. And that tells you a whole lot. But here comes Vibe, will be in the eastern side. Bougie and Tim, so they get knocked away earlier in the game, courtesy of the guys from UGX. And they did get one player from UGX actually, but they bit off a little bit more than they could chew. And that tells you a whole lot, you know. That tells you an absolutely whole lot. Ooh, Cyclone Shield there, driving just a little bit too close for comfort, and unfortunately, G3 spray. Oh, that's a beautiful spray from Kenny. And surely Falcon will be heading back into the lobby, but no. Just a little savior. That hillside there, that little dip. For Cyclone Shield, but Roach will make it out of dodge and survives. But will he be able to take the advance back onto the guy from Vibe? As Falcon continues to bleed out. Is he going for that reset? No, that would not be wise. Would not be wise at all. Roach will make the advance further. Falcon will continue to bleed out. Unfortunately, he will be left to Roach to survive and keep the flag flying for Cyclone Shield Esports. NSD currently sitting in 27th place on the leaderboards. Not the best place to be sitting right now, but you know, I'm sure they're still trying to figure out the kinks of their partnership so far, trying to work out the numbers. They did have a very cruising game in the earlier qualifiers though. Somehow, you know, they're trying to get blown away. DIAMONDDOGZ. Ooh. Beautiful spray from Sway. Sways them back into the lobby there. G3 will be navigating just a little bit too close to comfort, but he will make it out of dodge in time. Imagine getting blown up right there. That would have been something. But here's Roach. I'm not sure if he heard or if he saw that last player from G3. But Roach can be the spoiler for Diablo there. He looks very carefully, but here comes Vibe making the rotation as well. And Roach has been waiting for them. But they will be making a farther rotation, so he will not be able to send shots their way. Smart from the guys from Vibe. Oh, surely he's heard them now. But he will not be making that push. Decides to play the zone instead. Play zone, shrinking, closing out. Ooh, moves all the way towards Pritchess. Pritchess is where you want to be right now. It is so interesting that 21st Century have Dobro Mestro and they are already out of the lobby. Come on, man. Come on, man. They had Dobro Mestro. They didn't really be outside. Ooh, that's a fantastic spray towards Roach there, but it's not going to do the job. He drives just a little bit too close here. It's a dangerous position he's in. He might just get sprayed out. But fantastic driving from Roach. He manages to escape the danger. And he makes it out in time. Beautiful driving from Roach. You can't even lie. This guy's a driver. Oh, but he might just get blown up. But he makes it out of time. He makes it out on time, actually. Ooh! Ultimate Rage. Raging on. Claiming yet another body. Cyclone Shield unfortunately swept away in 10th place. The TRYOUT squad will be holding out this beautiful sit-out position, able to fight every single person from every single corner. But for how long will it last though? They start to spray every single area. They do have a vehicle parked on the ground floor, so they do have a means of rotating out of this area just in case something goes south. And speaking of south, I actually have the guys from NSD here. Fortunately, he lost one player. They will continue to spray. Ooh, G3 grenading themselves. I would love to see where that is happening. Ooh, DIAMONDDOGZ will get that confirmation though. Sends the guys from one of the players from G3 back into the lobby, and that is the violence that you love to see. But again, DIAMONDDOGZ are battling with the zone and battling with the ops, and that is not what you want to be at all. The Poppin' Masters just comfortably sitting in this area. Nobody is. Wait a minute. Are these four guys trying to be in a shack together? You guys trying to shower in here? Yes, you guys are trying to shower. Okay, so you can tell, you know, a team like this, Poppin' Masters, the play here is this is the final play for them. The shack is the final play. they believe it is going to be the next circle. So if the play zone is going, if the shack is going to be in the next circle, the Puppet Masters, yes, it will be in the next circle. So they've made the right call here. They've made the right choice. So all they have to do is continue to keep that smoke barrier up, and they might just survive long enough to eliminate a couple of more teams that are trying to get inside the zone. It is all a matter of patience for the Icons, rotating from the southern side, trying to find an angle inside of that zone, trying to find somewhere they can call home. The play zone is not too favorable right now, but they are rotating very, very nicely. But hopefully they do not get sprayed upon the moment they decide to step foot inside of that circle. Now teams, one after the other, start to drop. 9 teams up, 27 players in the cuts. You can see still NSD is in that corner. Tryout squad finally getting their hands dirty and spraying. And it will be towards the guys from Ultimate Rage. Moon has been spotted. Sprays into player 6. A lot of warning shots there will do the job, but it's not enough. They did get a knock earlier. I'm not sure they've been able to get the finish. Tryout squad, this is a dangerous position for them. Unfortunately, they do have a little bit of play zone to work with. The Icons still one entry. And they are fighting the Puppet Masters, trying to keep them at bay in that little corner, in that little shack. Unfortunately for them, it is going to be very difficult to finish a player inside of there. That is for sure. The Puppet Masters will continue to get their players up, and that is the beauty of that position that they have, that little shack where they are all showering together. Now Meek makes the advance, following suit, edging it slowly, surely into the next zone. And now he decides to crash onto this extension here. They have found a beautiful position inside of the place that could work for them. Ultimate Rage is still spraying and praying, and their prayers are being answered, but not through, making the longest possible rotation on the rear end onto the guys from the Icons there. They are going to pay the ultimate price. Melio will be confirmed and sent back into the lobby with TRC Boy, and that is the Icons working their magic. But Yashi is knocked away, but the revive, it looks like it is going to be a possibility there. It does have a vehicle and does have a beautiful line of sight. Might just do the tricks here, but UGX is here. No, not UGX, sorry. That is SG 6 doing an absolute bang of a job. But let's not forget about Ultimate Rage. They have been raging thus far, elimination after elimination. They're up to 8 now. Now they set their sights on the Icons. The sledge starts to spray onto the left hand side. Nothing connects just yet, but it does connect this time. Crazy falls immediately. And the numbers continue to dwindle for the Icons. They're trying their absolute best to hold on for dear life. But Ultimate Rage will not let them rest, will not let them be. But the return fire from Meek is not so meek. Sledge drops to his knees. And Ultimate Rage have something to worry about right now. The play zone just hot on their heels. They might just decide to make the advance. Their last player is knocked away, and there's no chance for him to get revived. And that was the danger. That is the danger of playing a split. It might not be able to work, but NSD will continue their onslaught onto the Icons. Grenades going out from Wild. And one connects there, but Psycho will be spotted by M4, sent back into the lobby as well. Tryout squad are not trying again, they're doing this time. Ultimate Rage, Florence sprays into Venom, knocks him clean off, and sends him back into the lobby. And Yashi, the last one, up to get that, to get a revive. And it looks like he might just get tricky as well. G3 will spray again. Well, no, that's not G3 actually, that is a NSD. My apologies for that one, gets tricky. But we are up to 5 teams, and somehow the Puppet Masters have actually been sent back into the lobby. I don't know how they lost that shack, but it is what it is. Oh, bombastic side out. That's a fantastic grenade there. Kills the last one up. Ultimate Rage might just decide to make the advance here, but the Icons are there on the right hand side trying to macaroni through, and the grenade from Yashi will get the final clutch onto NSD, and the Icons start to spray down one after the other. Ultimate Rage, the next one's to go down as well, losing yet another player from that position. The Icons trying their absolute best to get that reset again, but SG is north of their position, and they do have the better numbers. But onto the left, Ultimate Rage is there as well. Onto the right, you've got Ultimate Rage is in that corner, and SG. All they have to do is just look a little deeper, look a little on the high side, and they will be able to spot Meek. Well, Meek might decide to spray into the smoke, and he might just get the job done, but the play zone just a little bit too close for comfort. And equally as far, but player 4 will get knocked away by Yashi there, and the Icons are not letting this one slide. Sprays again into the corner there, the window, exposed position, 30 seconds on the clock. Play zone so unhinged, again Yashi sprays into the smoke, tries to connect. But player 4 will be claimed instead by another player from SG. And they totally forgot about the SG team, and that is an unfortunate scenario there, but the Icons will be swept back into the lobby courtesy of SG. And SG looking like they might just walk away with this one here. They're blessed again, but I spoke too soon. Florent will catch pain and makes him feel that pain immediately. Ultimate Rage, they do not have the play zone, but they have a lot of time to make something happen here. There's pain. What a time to be knocked away. The play zone just hot on their heels there. They start to spray Zetsu, trying to make an angle inside of that play zone. SG making the advance. But Florent tries his absolute best to mitigate the directions there. Mafia driving a little bit too close for comfort. But player 6 will be spotted and he will be knocked away. Florent does the absolute best, but no. He makes the honorable mistake though of navigating just too soon there, and SG will claim that game finish. They will take that chicken dinner. I don't know what Mafia was doing there, but unfortunately he got swept away. SG will take that chicken dinner with 10 eliminations. The TRYOUT squad is in 2nd place with 1 elimination. Ultimate Rage in 3rd place with, I believe that is 11. And in 3rd and 4th place, the Icons with 5 eliminations. Beautiful teamwork from them. NSD in 5th place with 1. Puppet Masters in 6th place with nothing. Not Crew in 7th place with 1. G3 in 8th place with 8. DIAMONDDOGZ in 9th place with 3. Cyclone Shield in 10th place with 3 as well. Vibe in 11th place with 2. 21st Century in 12th place with 4. Solo Esports in 13th place with 2. UGX in 14th place with 2. And Team Apex in 15th place with 1. Ooh. And now that is a beautiful, beautiful performance from SG there. 10 eliminations. What a way to finish. They had the zone by the neck into the final third, and it did pay off. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more map for you. By the time we return, that will be the final game of the night. You know what time it is. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, please. Get the numbers up, get the likes up. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I do apologize for my microphone. It's been, I don't know what's going on with it, but hopefully I will get it fixed. You know, and then we'll know what's going on by the time, by the time you guys hear me next time. I'm pretty sure it will be sorted. This is not how my microphone sounds on a normal day, but I do have to apologize for the discrepancies, but it will be fixed shortly. But ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Priest. By the time I return, final game of the night, violence continues. It is the AGL Season 10. Do not touch that dial. Stay ready. Listen to the jam. Listen to the beats. Right. It is game time, ladies and gentlemen. It is game time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It is the AUGL Season 10. It is brought to you by, well, the African Ultimate Gaming League, I guess, because that is the energy that we love to keep out here outside. But do not forget, this is the final game of the night, and it is Sandhawk, so you know what time it is. We got 16 teams in the cut, 64 players in the lobby, and I mean, there's more action here, because you know for a fact teams will land on teams, that is for certain. But I am loving the spread from UGX. They are holding the entire western side for themselves, so they will be getting ample loot, ample utilities, and they will not be knocked off course. But I can hear some bullets ringing somewhere around. The guys from TRYOUT squad here, they might get very angsty here. Team Apex still in the air. YZZ will find a little niche corner here to call his own. But then, you know, how long will it last? That is the question on everybody's mind. How many more utility? Ooh, that guy's been spotted. Oh no, he ran out of bullets. Oh, that's so unlucky from YZZ. He ran out of bullets there. If I was him, I'd definitely chase that guy down, surely, and get as many as elimination. I mean, shooting someone out of the sky, that has to be top tier. I mean, I've done that only once in all my years of playing PUBG Mobile. Only one time I was able to shoot someone out of a parachute, you know, in a competitive scene, I might add. But Zone 7 here, looks like they might be getting their hands dirty already, spraying some ops in the corner. I'm not still looking. I'm still searching around for where that's happening. The 21st century, you can see them on the western side. Again, there's so many teams in this western side. You know, Ruins, but no one is actually in Ruins. Ultimate Rage just north of Ruins, and 21st century west of Ruins, I believe. And the guys from Zone 7 will be in the southern side, but they do have a vehicle to work with at least for the time being, so they will be able to get a couple of things to work on their behalf, at least for now. But it would be wait a minute. Trying to remember what team this guy was in, Fat Boy. I'm really trying to remember. He was in another team. Ah, yes, there's a UAZ in Sandhawk now, so that tells you a whole lot. TRYOUT squad again, continuing to spray through G3 now this time. I believe it is a NSD trying to spray onto 21st century. 6 Ben pulls up to the corner of the building there, trying to find something, but he is cut down to about 40 HP. He does have to be careful though. Kobe is not one to be trying to win, but he is a solo man. The bullets start to fly. They've already lost one. 21st century are on the cusp here. They might just take the advance and take the fight to the last player. or rather to this single player for NSD. Now the grenade starts to come out. 6Ben, surely he's had that one cock out. Might just bounce it off the walls there. It's a little bit too close for comfort, but 6Ben does have to be careful because if they have it just by the corner of the window, they might catch him. If that grenade was perfect, I mean 6Ben would be finished right now, but fortunately for him, nothing too sweet. That was 6Ben out, really box him in. I mean, the rest of the guys might just box him in. He is a solo player. That would be the wiser call. Sprays continue to that effect. And the rest of the guys from NSD might just do the trick there. Well, fantastic spray from Baby, and will make the push. It might just be, this might be a trick. It might be a ploy. Steal something from 21st Century. Oh, but the cover is not enough to save him. It is not enough to save, and yeah, another one from NSD goes down. It's Black this time, and Black will be spotted away, knocked away easily as well. 21st Century making the advance. They've started to find their footing, starting to do what they need to do exactly to work the hinges, to work the Wild makes an exemplary choice there, but he will get the first knock, but he will not be able to get the finish. Ace is there, and we will get the final blow. 21st Century finally rising from the ashes. They've been able to get 3 eliminations right out the gate here, sending NSD back into the lobby, clutching their vests as they head back as well. But there's more work to be done. 21st Century have not been having the best week after crashing out of the Gamer X. Fortunately, they will not be heading to Lagos, but that is not going to deter them. At least they will try their best to make it to the next stage of the AUGL. At least something that might just be in the cards for them. Ultimate Rage rotating through the streets of Sanok, trying to find somewhere in a central position. They do love to play it around. The sprays continue though. Ooh, they've spotted a couple of players, but they will not take the engagement just yet. They will continue on their path. I mean, you have to love the guys from Ultima Race sticking to the plan every single time. If that was me and I saw some ops on the street, I would start shooting zone 7. And now there's a little bit of a sandwich here. Sprays from the left and the right hand side. It gets trickier here. Someone might just get knocked away. It might get blown. But Ultima Rage just driving out of danger in time. Looks like Apex on that western side. They're starting to fight it off. Along those paths, Kuma has been sent back into the lobby. Team Apex, dangerous setup there, but Mick from the DIAMONDDOGZ will get a knock onto Fireboy, and he will be sent back into the lobby somehow. There was no cover for Fireboy there, unfortunately, and Team Apex are getting picked off one after the other. Kage and YZZ, the last 2 left for Apex, but a beautiful rotational ability there. Lock and my teammate will finish. Superbots coming in from the south. They've heard him. YZZ sprays into the distance, trying to connect the shots. But again, he will fall behind. The rest of the guys from Apex, they will be hanging on, at least for now. You can hear the bullets ringing out again, not Crew and Vibe, but it looks like something is in the works for them. The Puppet Masters are around as well. They've made their arrival noticed. Team Apex up 2 eliminations. Utilities going out. YZZ pops the smoke out because they are about to make that advance. And here we go. 2 versus 1 scenario here. The Superbot actually makes it out of dodge just in time. Just in time to do something at least. As a Fuzzy will be confirmed and sent back into the lobby as well. DIAMONDDOGZ left to 1 player. Utilities all the way outside as Apex continue their battle for dominance, for supremacy in this lobby. They've not had the best day, but they've certainly not had the worst. They have been able to get some couple of points in the past 2 games. Hopefully they will be able to get some more, but it's not looking too likely for them. They already are up to 2 players only, but YZZ and Kage are equal to the task. I'm pretty sure they've got some steam left in them going into the final third. 30 seconds to the next zone shift, and that will be a very, very deciding factor for zone 3. as the Puppet Masters will be maintaining that hill position at least for now. But Apex in a central position with the Puppet Masters as well and Not Crew. There's more to be expected from this position. That western side looking very, very caked up. Zone 7 making it in from the south as well. The play zone though, would be time for it to start to make the advance. It would be a determining factor on how the rest of these teams will play. But I do not see any engagements happening until that final shift, until that final third, where the play zone will shift somewhere. I believe it will favor the guys that are in the quarry area. It does look like that kind of zone. I believe Paradise Resort might just be extended away. But it is there. It's all for naught if the teams cannot come together to make some kind of formidable plan. Cyclone, Shield, and the guys from Vibe, they will be in a side-by-side. And it looks like the play zone might cause them to clash into each other a little bit too prematurely, I might add. But they do have their sights set on Paradise Resort. They will be expecting someone to come from that position. Cyclone, Shield, very, very capable team when it comes to playing the defensive game. Not necessarily the most attacking forwards. They are very capable in playing terrain defense and compound defense as well. Very, very strong. But so is Vibe as well. Vibe equally defensive. Super, super strong when it comes to playing terrain defense. Almost as good as the guys from Cyclone Shield, if I might ask. But Cyclone Shield will have the edge in a compound setting. They will definitely have the edge in a 4 versus 4, owing to the fact that Vibe have already lost their IGL to Active Gaming earlier along the way. Unfortunately, another team to fall short, you know, in the Gamer X qualifiers, the LAN event that is going to be holding in Lagos next month. Fortunately, Vibe did not make it through. They did have a fantastic performance on the final day of the qualifiers, but it is that thing. It is what it is. They just couldn't make the cut. They were 1 point away from making it, unfortunately, but it was not just enough. Now the play zone shifting, closing out. And now we're about to... Ooh, Quarry, a little bit of Quarry, and a little bit of Paradise Resort in the mix there. SG, you can see them in the feed getting blown away. Zetsu will get knocked off, but the revive will work. A little bit of angles here. Wait a minute. Ultima Rage? Are they taking the fight? Is that Ultima Rage? Oh, that's Ultima Rage. They're making the advance one after the other. Utility started to come out. They started to set them ablaze. And Psycho is on fire here. Starts to burn. And the guys from Ultima Rage immediately get the job done. Florent with a beautiful, beautiful finish there. And SG will be sent backpacking into the lobby with the quickness. And the bullets starting to rain through from Not Crew all the way from the northern side there. But that was a beautiful breach coming in from Ultima Rage. Full elimination. Sledge with the Molotov cocktail, burning the enemies alive and sending them back into the lobby with the quickness. That is, ladies and gentlemen, a performance. Ultima Rage again not finishing with 0 eliminations. Again, another team falls to their sword. The numbers continue to dwindle. 14 teams now. Zone 3, 49 players in the cut. And you know for a fact the play zone is starting to shrink once again, making it faster and faster, reducing the numbers. UGX will be making their rotation from the north there. Ooh, Solo with a beautiful spray catches one of the players from Ultima Rage. It is Florent that goes down, but the revive will work through this time, I'm sure. But that is a very tricky one though. Solo Esports have been equally a little bit quiet so far in this game. They did have a good Erangel game, but it was not necessarily enough to do much of anything. You know, into the fact that in the Vikendi they did not survive for the longest. Ooh. Sledge is there. Phantom playing from the rear end, trying to find an angle onto the guys from Solo Esports. But again, the moment he exposes himself, Solo do have a better angle. Majesty especially does have the best position. He will spray into that distance. Surely destroying the vehicles would be the next logical choice there, and that is what Majesty has decided to start to do. He will catch another one. Oh, that's a fantastic touch onto Majesty though. You can't even lie. Phantom not having it knocks him clean off the roof there. And now is the opportunity for Ultima Rage to move while the guys from Solo are distracted. They would be the thorn in their side. but they will not make the advance just yet. There's more time for them to get all the details and all the intel that they're trying to, navigate with. But Ultimate Rage, they might be getting caught in the sandwich here. Zone 7 making a little bit of a rotation towards that eastern side from them. And they do make the advance. They do pull up. But he has to be careful. The moment he opens fire, he will be exposed. Oh, that's a fantastic spray from Phantom. Catches one off guard there. And one Duffy's knocked away. Zone 7 in danger here. Fatboy as well, all the way down. 10 HP bars, but he was able to get his health all the way back up at the play zone now, starting to squeeze. Fortunately, it is zone 3. It is not too dangerous, but all he has is one smoke grenade. Pops it right in front again, but Phantom will be spotted. A couple of shots from Sean might to connect there, but he falls a little bit short. As Moses is there trying to part the Red Sea of Ops, but he's still on his belly. He's laying flat. The rest of the guys from Zone 7, they do have Ultimate Rage boxed in. All they have to do is play the advantage. And it will work this time for them. But they are trying to make a rotation instead. Trying to pick up Fatboy and get him out of the danger zone. But Sean will get a knock there. Sean will catch one of the players from Ultimate Rage. But he does expose himself to the guys from Solo. He has to move out of here. He cannot take this fight with Ultimate Rage. And here comes Team Apex. They've been hearing the bullets flying, and they want a piece of the action as well. Kage, Sports Data, UAZ parked obscurely just behind that rock there. He knows, okay, that's the direction I need to look out for. The ops could be rotating through that area, and he is going to be looking he is going to be spotting someone just making that rotation from that corner, but the play zone starting to close on down. And now it is phase 4. This is a dangerous zone. You do not want to get caught outside of this one. The moment it closes out, 21st Century making an advance through that corner. YZZ sprays. You can hear him, but nothing connects just yet. 21st Century will make the advance and get out of danger. The Icons finally catching the guys from Solo Esports on that northern side, and he's starting to get very, very interesting though. The play zone is so tricky right now. Vibe and Cyclone Shield might get done with that side by side, but Icons will get rid of Solo Esports once and for all, and that will be the end. And now UGX making their way inside of that play zone. Vibe trying to find something, trying to find a couple of numbers, but Cyclone Shield will start to fall one after the other. To who? To Ultimate Rage. Now they're making the advance one after the other. Vibe trying to spray through. Kenny trying to see what is going on outside, but he cannot find the angles just yet. But UGX will be doing their absolute best to hold on for the time being. Boogeyman still prone into the soil. Sledge is going to be tagged down there, seriously tagged down to about 1 HP, but the advance is coming forwards there. Boogeyman making the advance, and he is going to knock Sledge off immediately, sends him all the way back down. And here comes Freak. Well, that's a fantastic grenade from Phantom. Might just decide to make the advance here onto the guys from UGX. A Sledge will be confirmed. GENX. 3 versus 1 against Phantom here. The rest of them trying their absolute best to hold on. Oh, that's a fantastic grenade from Phantom, but he totally forgot that there's ops everywhere. You cannot be caught slacking, and that is the end. Oh, beautiful grenade from True. And that will seal the deal for 2 players from Ultimate Rage, but they did do a fantastic 2-2 split, so they did not lose all of their players, but they've seen that that area is unplayable, at least for now. But they do have a beautiful position somewhere inside of that zone, and they will be able to fight a couple of teams from that position. But Zone 7 in a serious predicament here. 21st Century finally latching on to Team Apex. Blazer very frail right now. Cyclone Shield fighting so many teams, but UGX will catch one of the straggling players of 5. They will be inside of that shack, struggling and hanging on for dear life. Falcon on the northern side of that little corner. Not inside of that play zone. Cyclone Shield need to advance forward. They need to try their best. Oh, that's a beautiful spray from Falcon. He will catch Freak, and he knocks him clean off. Cyclone Shield have the opportunity to breach this position again. And here comes Roach. He's knocked away. But that's the opportunity for Cyclone Shield to make the advance. They've opened the floodgates, and now they need to make a little bit of a drastic push forwards. UGX are bleeding out. They've not been able to get that rest just yet, but here comes Roach. He's able to be picked up, but Boogeyman is going to get his health all the way back up, and now UGX will have to deal with the full onset of Cyclone Shield. It's a 4 versus 4 defensive team at its finest. The utilities coming out. Roach leading the way. Charges yet another grenade. Close comfort. Pops it right too close. Again he tries to cut the corner, but it's not going to work out. Again Cyclone Shield are not dealing enough damage here, but he is going to connect this time, but courtesy of the guys from Vibe. Again 1 for 2. Cyclone Shield. Roach is dealing all the damage he can, and out goes UGX, swept away by Cyclone Shield, and that will be the last one. Boogeyman spotted and swept right back into the lobby. Cyclone Shield losing 2 players to that engagement, but it's still worth it. They've got 4 eliminations, but here comes Roach again, exposes himself to the guys from Vibe, and he will lose a couple of HP bars as he's knocked away, but Falcon is there, hopefully to the rescue. Vibe somehow surviving for the longest. Outside of that shack play, they are still in it. Stoner still crawling out, but they are able to get that revive. Cyclone Shield, beautiful play from that position, able to get that reset onto all of their players. And now Stoner will have the Herculean task of dealing with Vibe. He has to deal with Vibe. They cannot make it into the next part of the circle if they do not deal with the guys from Vibe. The path to the circle is clear to them. All they have to do is make the advance, but Vibe will not let them be. Iceman. I believe Vibe is Iceman and Bougie just dealing on. Might just decide to spray, but he left his gun just laid up a little bit too long, but Stoner is there to get the finish, and Cyclone Shield will deal the damage and send the guys from Vibe back into the lobby. Cyclone Shield here up 7 eliminations. They're trying to break right through, but the tryout squad equally here with 7 eliminations and 3 players apiece as well. But Ultima Rage starting to spray right through. They will catch Roach and Moon doing a fantastic job here. It's a 3 versus 2, but here comes Stoner peeking out to the left hand side again. Florent exposes himself just a little bit too much there. He is going to be warned, but Zone 7 will come in for the clutch and steal and kill and destroy. Mafia is prone into the grass somewhere there. 8 eliminations for the guys from Tryout Squad, now making the advance on towards Ultima Rage. Florent making his push towards that position, and here comes player M4, pops in, tries to find an angle, but the utilities, the Molotov cocktail will send him all the way back. Ultima Rage holding on with a beautiful setting position, but they cannot find an angle there. But Mafia will find that angle, and he will catch Florent with a beautiful grenade. And here comes M4 trying to get that finish, and that is going to be the end. But here comes Moon, with a beautiful spray, but it's not going to do the job right quick. He is going to be spotted, and he will be sent back into the lobby as the guys from Tryout Squad will not be trying out this time. They will be getting the job done with 10 eliminations and a chicken dinner to boot. And Ultima Rage will fall short once again in 2nd place with 6 eliminations. And Zone 7 in 3rd place with 5 eliminations. Cyclone Shield in 4th with 7. Vibe in 5th place with 2. Apex in 6th place with 6. And 21st Century in 7th place with 9. And UGX in 8th place. UGX in 8th place with 6 as well, and the Icons in 9th place with 4, Not Crew in 10th place with 2, Puppet Masters in 11th place with 1, Solo in 12th place with 1, G3 in 13th place with nothing, DIAMONDDOGZ in 14th place with 2, SG in 15th place with nothing, and the guys from NSD in 16th place with nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end. That is going to be the end of the night's games. Woo! Beautiful stuff. We had the Candy action, we had Sanok action, and Tryout Squad getting the job done. Beautiful finish. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the AEGL Season 10. Tomorrow, it is going to be Don Bash that will bring you guys all of the action. Stay tuned, stay ready, stay strapped, and because you know what time it is your boy Priest. And again, I do have to apologize for my microphone not being on par. I will surely get it fixed tonight, and by the next time you guys hear me, it will be crispy clean. Catch you guys next time. AGL Season 10. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys, please. Appreciate you guys for tuning in.